Hi everyone, it's James here from Pro Tools Expert. Welcome to another gear review. And this time it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to the 2-channel gain mic pre from Italian company Teknosign. And if I'm not saying that right, I do apologise. Now, it's a mic pre and you're going to think, wow, another one, whoop-de-doo. But this baby really has something special to offer. Now, often you can see quality, very often you can feel it. But in this baby, you can hear it in the form of all the relays and electronics that go into this thing, just like this. You can hear all the switches and relays and all the analog loveliness doing their thing in the background. So it's a 2-channel mic pre in a 2U rack. It's quite a big box, it's quite heavy. It also has this very sizable power transformer on top, or the power supply bit. So the 2 channels are a mirror image of each other, which is kind of weird until you get your head around it, meaning that channel 1's input is over there and yet channel 1's control is over here. Now that kind of makes sense in a kind of a workflow, going around the back, going around the front kind of way, but it does mesh with your noggin a little bit while you're getting it sorted out. However, each channel is the same. We have our gain control with that amazing sound, the attenuator, all the way down to 63 dB of attenuation, phantom power, 20 dB attenuator switch as well, phase reverse, and the mic stroke line and instrument level switch. Very, very simple to use. Lovely meters in the middle doing what meters do. And of course, we've got 8 built-in memories, which we can store. Very, very cool as well. And we can recall them, but I won't do that because you'll lose me. Around the back, again, each channel is the same. We have a main output on XLR. We have the line stroke instrument input on 1/4" jack. We have a main mic input, and we have the split output, allowing us to route to 2 separate devices simultaneously. Very nice. And of course, in the middle, we have the connection for the power supply, this beast up here, and we have the USB output or input, depending on how you look at it. Now, the cleverness and the beauty come in when you start to combine gain boost with attenuation. You can start driving that analog circuit quite hard, actually, and get some really nice tonality. So that's what we've done in the track. Of course there's a track. There's always a track. This time we've gone very rock and roll. It's kind of a homage to Queen and Guns N' Roses and all those sort of noises. And you're going to wonder how I recorded an entire drum kit with just 2 channels. Well, it's very simple, really. I recorded the bass drum on 2 mics, the snare drum on 2 mics, and the toms on 2 mics, all separately, which was kind of cool, quite of good fun. Great for separation and really good for keeping phase coherence as well. But anyway, back to the mic pre. It just does what it says on the tin. Very, very nice. Now, what makes it really cool is this section here, the memory recall. Now, for a start, yes, there's built-in memories, which is really very cool. But also, what makes things very interesting is on the back of this baby, there's a USB port, which means we can hook it up to our Mac or PC, and with the software that comes with it, actually have a GUI on-screen representation of exactly what's going on here. So we've got complete control of our mic pre digitally. And that's what Teknosign are going for, digital control of analog circuits. This thing's got a lot to offer. It's not cheap, it has to be said, but it does sound really very, very good. I would say it could do with a bit more oomph because it kind of maxes out at 50 dB of gain, which is great, but I had to drive everything quite hard and use very little attenuation. Now you can stereo link the channels if you want to. Great if you're doing keyboards or anything that's stereo, but I haven't bothered with that because quite frankly it's mainly drums and I've tried to keep things fairly different. On vocals, I think is where this thing really shines. It sounds great for drums and toms, but I think the vocals and the tone shaping you can get between the gain and the attenuation is really, really nice. I think my voice sounds really clear now. It's just a really very usable piece of kit. Kick in the 20 dB attenuator, drive the living out of things and just see what you get. I think this thing sounds absolutely awesome. So to the track, there's always a track. There has to be a track, it's the law. It's rock and roll, it's heavy guitars, it's big drums, and it's loud vocals. What else can I say other than sit back, relax, enjoy it? This has been the Teknosign Gain Mic Pre. One I'll be very sad to see go, but sadly this one's going to have to leave me. I've been James from Pro Tools Expert, and I will see you again soon for some more gear talk.
Was a boy walking down the street, tearing the place apart for something to eat. They drove him away, not a word to say. We hope that we'll see him another day. Oh, a system of fools. Oh, Charlie was a girl working on the street, selling her soul. She's got kids to feed. They took her away, not a word to say. We hope that she'll come back another